If you're struggling to find your first crown or just want to improve your skills at the game, then stay tuned because I have got some Fall Guys tips and tricks, so be sure to stick around. Just before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to make sure you never miss any more tips, tricks or tutorial videos. The first level we'll be covering is Dizzy Heights. My first tip for Dizzy Heights is for the spinning discs at the beginning. The first one you want to jump onto, because otherwise you will fall as you get onto it. After that, walk onto every single one you can, facing the direction that it's spinning and go with the spin. This will keep your speed up, stop you from falling over and get you through it as quickly as possible. Tip number 2, when you come to the row of 4 cannons firing balls down the alleyways, your best bet is to dive at the corner of the balls. This gets you up quicker the other side and makes you lose no time on your way through. Tip number 3, when you get to the spinning discs at the end, dive to the first one, as diving makes sure you get up quicker the other side, and then obviously spin with the direction of the discs, jumping to the next one each time, trying your best to avoid the balls. The next level we'll be looking at is DoorDash. The best piece of advice I can give you for DoorDash is to keep a close eye on the pink triangles on the bottom of the doors about halfway to the end. The small triangles on the bottom of the doors indicate the real door. Now this is especially pertinent when it comes to the doors at the end, the last 3, because as it scrolls past it gives you a nice clear shot of those last 3 doors and you can easily tell which one is the right one. If you look closely when I zoom in, you can see the pink triangles at the bottom of the doors, and I'm diving through the smaller ones, and that indicates the real doors. As you can see, using this trick, I managed to find the right door every single time the first time, all the way to the end. The next level we'll be looking at is Rollout. As you can see me demonstrating in this clip, my tip for this one is travel as far round on the rollers as you can, looking out for the walls that appear, and you can dive to them and get yourself a bit more distance away, giving yourself even more time and room for the thing to rotate to give you a chance to find another wall. Just be careful with how long you actually stay going around one roller for, because as you can see here, I got very lucky with another wall coming up, otherwise that would have been me eliminated. Another tip for this one is to stand on the edges of the rollers, that way it's easier to move around if you really need to dash at the last minute. The only thing you need to worry about with this is people rushing past you, as if they run into you, there is a real chance of you being pushed down a gap. Then just keep repeating this till the end of the game and odds are you're going to qualify. The last one we'll be looking at in part 1 is going to be Perfect Match. A trick for Perfect Match is to find a corner and stand there, as standing in the corner allows you to see all of the squares of the entire map. This allows you to pick 4 in a row, memorize them, and odds are they are going to be 4 different patterns. It's also worth remembering that in Perfect Match, the 3 rounds are as follows. There will be 2 different fruit in the first round, 4 different fruit in the second round, and 6 different fruit total in the third round. There are only ever 3 rounds in Perfect Match, and they are the 3 rounds. This is by far one of the easiest levels, because even if you lose track of which fruits you're looking at, odds are you'll be able to follow the group, and 9 times out of 10 they're not lying. I said the last one would be the last level that I give you tips on, but if you've stuck around in the video this long, then I think you deserve a bonus, so here is a bonus level. The level we'll be covering for the bonus is going to be Tiptoe. The first thing you want to do on Tiptoe is literally just go for it. You need to get as many of the first squares out of the way as possible. That way, if you need to respawn, then you always know where the right trail is. The next thing you want to remember for Tiptoe is to use your dive. You can dive over an empty gap if the path continues to the other side of it. This is especially helpful if you get pushed off, as you will see here. It's also worth remembering that the tiles that shake are the fake ones. My last piece of advice for Tiptoe is as it gets towards the end, you've got to be very careful, try and get towards the centre of the group because everybody is going to bunch up until you get the second to last square. Once you see that second to last square, you gun it forward quicker than you ever have in your life because the final square is always the one that follows that, so you can get straight to the finish line. And that brings us to the end, guys. I hope you find these tips and tricks incredibly helpful. Remember, this is only part 1, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell ready for part 2. I'm also on Facebook, so follow me on there. Follow me on Twitch and Instagram. Find me all over the place to keep up to date with all my content. I'm regularly posting and uploading to all of them. Thank you so much for watching and your support, and until next time, guys, peace out.